Game time!
Welcome to another episode of Game Time, presented this week by the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Fe del Norte. I'm JP Murrieta, and this week we're at Logan High School, specifically Longhorn Country, and the boys basketball team and head coach Kyle Griffiths. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
If you had to describe the way this season's been going for you and the boys basketball team, how would you paint me that picture?
Well, I think it's been a good test of our ability this year. I mean, we've had a tough schedule, and we've came out on top on a lot of really good games and played some tough teams that we've won. Fortunately, we have a tough schedule coming up the rest of the season, but I'm proud of the way these guys come to work every day, and they've came in the gym and give it their all, and we've done a really good job of competing night in and night out, and I'm excited to see what they do the rest of the year.
You've had a great early start to the season, winning your first 14 games and 17 of the first 18. What did that do for the confidence of the team to start this year?
Well, we came into the year with a lot of confidence. We knew we were going to have some talent, some pieces coming back this year. So I think, going into the early part of the year and winning all those big games, it's really propelled us into this late half of the season. And so I think it really started us off early, building that confidence and getting us on a winning streak, helped our team, as a whole.
You mentioned you got a tough stretch coming up. You're in a district with Melrose, Fort Sumner House. Your those three schools, yourself included in that, are in the top 4 in the polls. How difficult is that district? Do you like that sort of competition? Does it get you ready for the postseason?
It's a gauntlet, night out, night in and night out, and you can't ever forget about the other team in our district as well. And so, we have to come ready to play every game, and if you don't, it can be a long night. But if we come ready to play, it's good. It's good to compete, and like you said, it'll propel us into the state tournament later in the year, and so the competition's great. Like I said, it's tough. We have to be ready to go every day.
Well, let's give the guys behind me some love. Who's leading you guys in scoring? I know you have some size out there this year.
Well, the 2 sophomores, Hayden Brune and Mason Wallen, are our 2 leading scorers right now, but they've scored the ball really well inside the paint, and it's one thing we haven't had in the past few years is a great scorer inside, so that's really helped us. But at the same time, it's freeing up our guards on the outside to shoot it, and they've been hitting big shots as well. So, it's not a 1 or 2 guy show. It's definitely a team effort, what we got going on here in Logan.
You're also the baseball coach here at Logan High School. What's it like in these smaller communities and smaller school student bodies where you have a lot of the same kids that play multiple sports all year round? Does it make your job easier when you get to the spring because you know their skill set, or is it more of a challenge?
Well, I think it makes my job easier. I mean, I know the kids. I see them year-round. I coach football as well, so we see them in every sport, and so we have the same kids in basketball, baseball, football, track, and we all kind of work together to accomplish goals, and we've had a lot of success. And so it's good for me. We get to know the kids, and almost like family. I feel like they're one of their parents or somebody at times, and we get to build that relationship that you don't always get to build if you only see them for a couple months out of the year.
And you played here at Logan High School. What's that like for you to be back and now coaching several sports here at the school that you grew up at?
Well, I always wanted to come back at some point. I was gone for 15 years, and so when I got the opportunity to come back, I was excited to be back home and get to lead these guys to become better athletes and better men in general.
We're in a gym with lots of state championship pictures and banners hanging up. In 2015, the Logan basketball team reached the final, lost by 1. Logan last won it all in 2012, handing previously unbeaten Cliff their only loss of the year that season, by the way. What's it going to take to hang another one of these banners and put up this group of guys in a photo here on the walls?
Well, like we preach all the time, it's going to take a great team effort. It's going to take us all working together to achieve a common goal, and I think we have the tools to do it, but we're going to have to all be on the same page and just continue to work hard every day, continue to strive to reach our goals, and continue to get better every single time we step in the gym.
All right. Well, thanks for being our guest this week, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Game Time after this. Are you living the life of an athlete? The New Mexico Activities Association brings you Life of an Athlete, a resource for students, educators, and parents to understand the challenges students face. Athletes, one night of drinking will negatively affect your athletic performance for 2 weeks. and athletes who drink or do drugs are twice as likely to get injured. Alcohol's effects can reduce a high school athlete's potential by as much as 20 to 30%. Are you living the life of an athlete? Log on to the website to find out today.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Hi, my name is Hayden from Logan High School. Welcome back to Game Time.
Welcome back to Game Time, presented this week by the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Fe del Norte. The Farmington girls basketball team lost in overtime at the state quarterfinals last year. They hope to make a deeper run this March, and they've already knocked off some powerhouse programs during the regular season.
Watch out for the Farmington Lady Scorpions in March.
We're athletic. We have good speed and good quickness and good length, which is really helpful on the defense.
Over the period of a week and a half, Farmington beat the #1 team in Class 3A in Tohatchee, the #1 team in 4A, Kirtland Central, and the #1 team in 5A, Hobbs.
We're playing really good defense right now, and that's the key. Even when you have an off night, like against Kirtland, we were like 4 for 28. But we still won the game because of our defense, and then we made some key shots at the end of the game that helped win the game for us.
Farmington has experience with 3 returning starters and 9 returning girls from varsity last season. This group lost in overtime at the state quarterfinals last March.
And we have family on the back of our shooting shirts because that's what we want to be. We want to be a family. We want to be able to work through any adversity or difficulties that we face, and that's a key thing. I feel to have a successful season is to be resilient, be able to bounce back from adversity, and in a ball game you're going to get a lot of adversity. And our girls have handled it well, so I've been real pleased with that.
Adair says a big key to their success this season has been the veteran leadership of his 3 team captains.
I've got 3 really good captains. 2 of them are starters, Capilani, Anatelu, and Malia Charlie. They're both returning starters, and they've given us good leadership. And then Catalina Pete, who was varsity last year, but she brings us a spark off the bench, and she's real supportive of all of her teammates. So I think that's been a big key is our 3 captains.
Is this the year the Lady Scorpions make a deep run in the postseason?
Well, that's the plan. That's what we want to do, and I really feel we got the team to do that. And a lot of it is because of the leadership, but also we've got some really good athletes and some good basketball players. They understand the game. They have good knowledge of basketball, and I think that's a big key for us to have good basketball intelligence.
For the remainder of the regular season, Adair is looking for high intensity from his team.
I want high intensity. I want a lot of energy and just get out there and have fun. The game is meant to be fun, and I want them to have fun. I don't want them getting frustrated or getting down on themselves. We need to show poise and be able to handle the difficult situations in the right way.
The Farmington Lady Scorps last won it all in 2002. Let's take another time out, but heading to the break, let's check out the latest Max Preps basketball polls.
Stoner from Logan High School. We'll be back with more game time after this.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail. Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials across the country because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Hey basketball fans, the 2024 Newsenda Credit Union State Basketball Championships are right around the corner. Here's your chance to win an NMAA 2024 State Basketball VIP prize pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win a State Basketball Championship prize pack. That includes 2 passes to the 2024 Newsenda Credit Union State Basketball Championships, 2 Lobo level tickets, you know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor, a $250 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Dion's, and a Wilson Evolution leather basketball. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on your iOS or Android device, and you are registered to win. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, you are automatically registered for a chance to win. A winner will be chosen during the 2024 Newsenda Credit Union State Basketball Seating and Selection Show on Sunday, March 3rd. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Dion's, and Wilson. Download now for your chance to win.
Welcome back to Game Time, presented this week by the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Fe del Norte. We wanted to give a shout out to El Dorado sharpshooter Bellah Hin, who reached a major milestone last week, reaching the 2,000 point plateau for her career. So tell me, what was it like hitting that three-pointer to reach the 2,000 point mark for the career?
Shoot, I mean, it was amazing, honestly, just because, like, as a basketball player, like, that's something you always want to reach. Like, 1,000 obviously is always somebody's goal, but to be able to hit 2,000 was honestly just such a blessing. Just to know all my hard work and my dedication in the gym has finally paid off. It was just super amazing. I'm super blessed to have been able to reach that goal.
What is your goal for points, whether it be in a career or for this season?
Honestly, career, I definitely want to try to break the all-time Eldo scoring career just because, you know, this is my home gym. You know, I want to be the one that's the last one to be remembered. So definitely an Eldo record, and then trying to beat my 53 or my 67 point scoring game. So, you know, that's always at the top.
Yeah, you scored 53 earlier this season, which is a school record. You reached the 2,000 point mark. What's been the highlight of this season for you so far?
Honestly, the highlight of the season's definitely just been how well my team's been doing. We've been doing super great. I mean, I don't think anybody expected Eldo to come out here winning games like the way we are right now and competing with, like, the Sandias and the Volcanoes and stuff like that. I don't think anybody expected us to be competing out here. So I'm just super grateful how well my team's been playing. And then obviously my accomplishments are also something I'm super proud of, but I couldn't honestly be more proud of my team.
How has your game developed from last season to where you are right now?
I feel like, honestly, I just progressed and gotten better throughout from my freshman year now to my junior year. I feel like I've just really been in the gym working super hard. My trainer pushes me so much, so I thank him for everything he's done for me gym-wise and just off the court. So I feel like I've matured so much on and off the floor. So I just feel like I've improved so much, and I feel like I could just keep getting better from here.
And getting a lot of attention, obviously. Several schools keep recruiting you, giving you college offers, including defending national champ LSU. What's this whole process been like for you as a student athlete?
Honestly, this is only something I could have dreamed of. You know, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to go to college for basketball. So this is just honestly such a blessing, and especially the LSU offer. I know everybody loves to hear that offer. It was honestly just super, like, blessing just to have it. They're the national champs, defending national champs. So that meant a lot, especially just because of their big name. But it meant a lot. I'm just super glad I was able to reach all the offers I have now.
What is going to go into your decision as far as what factors play into the school you want to choose and where you want to go in this country to play collegiately?
Honestly, I feel like there's a lot of factors. There's always academics, of course, just because I do want to continue my academic career over there too. And then the culture that school has. And honestly, distance isn't really too big of a thing for me. So I'd be willing to move away for college. And I just want to honestly go somewhere where I'll play right away, and I'm not going to redshirt or sit the bench. I just want to be able to go in, slide in, play right away, and just prove a point as soon as I get there.
Do you have a timeline of when you'd like to decide that?
Honestly, I think my timeline will be either early senior year or like probably like December. So it's still kind of early, but about around the start of our season.
Do you pattern your game after a certain player or model your style of shooting after anyone?
I would definitely say Caitlin Clark. I feel like a lot of people can see that just from how far I shoot from every now and then. But yeah, that's definitely just a big like idol I have and somebody who I've looked up to, just off like the way she plays. So I like her confidence, her swag, the way she carries herself. So I really like the way she plays. And then like I like Angel Reese's mentality and just like that dog in her. And then of course Haley Van Lint's super tough. I've been watching her since she was at Louisville. So yeah, just those three definitely for sure are big influences on how I play.
Speaking of where you shoot from and your style, I mean, what is your range? Where on the court isn't it too far for you to put one up?
Honestly, like my dad and my trainer always says, if you're in rhythm and you feel like you can get it there, let the ball fly. I mean, I feel like honestly, I don't have a cap on my range, but I feel like if I catch in rhythm and I know I'm going to hit this, I'm letting it go. So, shoot, I don't really think I have a cap on my range.
And lastly, how far can you and the El Dorado Eagles go this year? I know your goal is to make the postseason and try and make a deep run. How far can you guys go this year?
I feel like we can make it to the state championship this year. I feel like we're very still underlooked, and a lot of teams still are like kind of counting us out. I know San Diego's got us twice, and Farmington just got us, but I mean, they still got to play us one more time. So I'm excited to see the rest of our season. I do feel like we can make it to the state championship, and the more teams sleeping on us, the more it pushes us to become better and just want to win. So yeah, I feel like we're going to make it very far this year.
The girls basketball all-time points leader in New Mexico is Talme Aguirre from Silver High School, who scored 3,297 points during her career. That's going to do it for another episode of Game Time, presented this week by the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Fe del Norte. Thanks for watching this week. Make sure you tune in next week because you never know where we're going to be in New Mexico and who we're going to talk to, but you do know the place to find the most high school highlights is right here. We'll see you next time on Game Time.